ever had a very powerful dog on the end of your leash and got pulled to the ground, got hurt, maybe got your hand pinched, or even got some leash burn from how you're holding the leash with your dog? Well, there's a lot of things that we do with a leash that can be very dangerous for us. I got my buddy here, Ruger, who's a very strong German Shepherd. What we're going to do is, for big dogs like him, I really like to use a prong collar. Here's his prong collar. I'm going to get it put on him just like this. And I'm going to hook this up to the live ring of his prong collar for him. Now, I see a lot of times that people like to use this handle of the leash, put their arm through it and grab the leash, or even wrap the leash all up on their hand like this. And what can happen is, for one thing, the leash can slide through your hand and you can get leash burn. It can pull you to the ground. You can hurt your knees, your elbows, your spine. You can even land on your face. I've heard about people falling on their face and breaking their nose and stuff like that. Anytime if that happens, we're going to lose control of our dog. So we really want to keep control of our dog and realize the safer way to carry the leash. So one thing that I like to do is I take the leash and I loop it over my thumb. I have both pieces of the leash inside my hand and I make a fist. Now, when my dog pulls on the leash, this is my power hand, and this would be my secondary control hand. If they pull too hard and I'm going to slip and fall and hurt myself, I can just open my hand up and the leash will come right off. It's not going to hurt my thumb. And again, I'm going to fall and get hurt and lose control of my dog, so I'd rather not get hurt and be able to control my dog a different way. That is the best way to kind of hold on to the leash. The next thing that we're going to also talk about is how to help your dog be respectful of the leash and leash pressure, so that we don't have to feel like that we have to loop our arm through it and grab it, or wrap it all up on our hand like this. Back to the way I hold the leash, it's really nice. I can be out here at the end of the leash. I can slide right up here and grab it up close. I have a lot of different ways that I can hold this leash, and the handle is really irrelevant for this part of using a leash with a dog. The next thing I'm going to work on is how to get my dog used to leash pressure. Something very important is just to gently pull the leash. Yes! When the dog comes to you from that pressure, we can say yes, our marker, that was good, and then we can reward the dog. I'm going to even get the dog to go away from me. Again, I'm going to pull. Yes! And I'm not using a lot of pressure. I'm not yanking on the leash or doing a pop correction. I'm just doing a gentle pulling of the leash. You'll see that this guy is very easy to deal with on a leash, and he's also looking at me. We call that engagement, where the dog realizes that you're the source of the fun, you're the source of the good, but you're also the source of being in charge and the discipline. So again, I'm just going to pull. Yes! And he's going to come right to me. I can throw a piece of food away to get him distracted. I can gently pull, yes, and get him to come back to me. And it's first teaching him how to use the pressure of this collar and also to use the leash pressure properly. And then we get that same effect of power steering with our dog that we enjoy so much in all of our cars, right? The next thing that I can do is kind of think of walking in a star pattern. I'm just going to walk one direction. If he's going with me, I'm going to turn and go the opposite way. I'm going to turn and go another way. And I'm going to turn and go another way. And you see with this dog, he's really used to this. He's learned, watch out for me as the handler, because I'm going to go a lot of different directions and you have to pay attention to me. You can't be always over there paying attention to that, because if I walk over here, I want him to go with me. If I walk here, I want him to go. If I walk here, I want him to go and not worry about that dog food unless I say, okay, you can get it. Okay, now we're going to work on something that's my introductory to a basic recall. We're going to lay it over with some leash pressure and understanding of leash pressure to make our dog a lot more manageable and easy to handle on the leash. Rosco, yes. Good boy. Break. Rosco, yes. You see if the leash gets tangled, I'm just going to go right to the collar and get the leash untangled without messing with each leg or whatever, or each tangle individually. I'm going to get the dog away from me. I'm going to say their name, Rosco, gently pull and say yes when he comes to me, and go ahead and feed him. Rosco, yes. Good boy. Rosco, yes. Now you notice I even back up a little bit when I'm doing it. Kind of makes me pray so the dog will want to pursue me. I'm going to go ahead and show you something. If I have the dog this way and I let him go get his food and I say, Rosco, and he blows right past me, I just would turn again and then say his name, Rosco, until he comes back to me. Yes. I actually use food to make him blow past me because he's actually pretty good. Rosco, yes. Good boy. Rosco, yes. Rosco, yes. Good boy. Rosco, yes. Good boy. Rosco, yes. Good boy. Place. Yes. Good boy, Rosco. Another simple thing I can kind of do is when I have a dog in a position, I can give him a little bit of leash pressure, and then if he stays in that position, relax the pressure and mark yes. And let him learn that he has to also be responsible to pressure. When I guide him, doesn't just mean he comes with me, but it means he also stays committed to the behavior that I'm trying to teach him. Yes. Good job. Yes. Good boy. Break. Rosco, sit. Yes. We'll see if you can try it on the floor like this. Yes. Good job, buddy. Yes. Very nice. I'm going to take a minute before I reset so he can stay settled. Yes. Yes. Good job. Now watch the difference. Come. Yeah. Good boy. Yes. Break. Rosco. Yes. Puss. I forgot you're a right dog. Can you spin? Yes. Good job, buddy. Seats. Putts. Putts. Yeah, there you go. Oh, stay down. I really want to feed in that position. Putts. Yes. Putts. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit about some leash pressure and how to actually work with your dog and make it easier for you and more enjoyable for them and safer for both of you. Place, buddy. Yes, good boy. Good job, Rosco.